Hey, Living Unrivaled followers. We've already tackled addiction. We've tackled weight loss. Now we're trying to deal with anxiety and depression. This is a great representation of where we're at now, because once we got rid of the weight, once we cut those substances out, now handling our mental state of mind is just that much easier. It's not as much work as you think. Just picture yourself in whatever your state you're in, picture yourself in the future. Less fat, more muscle, no substances holding you back. Think about how you'd feel. You might feel a hell of a lot better. Because I'm here now. I cut those things out. I've got the city that I live in behind me. I've still got a hill in front of me. Still got work to do. I've got to get uphill. But I'm here with a good mindset. I'm wearing a Supreme cream-colored sweater. I'm functional. I'm working. I'm healthy. I'm going to go to the gym after this. I'm ready to go. And that's where you'll be at to tackle anxiety and depression after you tackle addiction and weight loss. So get those done. Check out those other 2 videos if you haven't. Because now, what we need to do is wake up in the morning, strap our boots on, and we got to grind. You got to work. You got to work hard, because we derive value from the uphill battle. Once you learn how to work and it just comes to you like that, you're going to get that reward every day, and you're going to shape the person of who you're going to be. You might not get to happiness, because happiness is a very falsified reality. Life is always going to throw you something. One thing for me is I know I'm never going to be happy, but I will always be satisfied with progress. If you can get to that state, if you can constantly be bettering yourself, we're going to be in a beautiful place. A beautiful place. You can see it's still gloomy out. I thought it'd be sunny this morning for this video, but this is even more perfect, because it's gloomy, but my mindset's beautiful. That's where you're going to be too. Cut out the addiction. Get fit. And then you'll be handling your mental state of mind, because 80% of that mental state is going to be gone. You got to handle another 10 to 15% and then deal with the last remaining 5 the rest of your life. But you'll be functioning better than you have in your entire state of being. One of the best ways to do that I've also covered in the weight loss video, is find something that you enjoy. Find an activity that is good for you, that is healthy, that is functional, that you enjoy doing every day, that you're going to look forward to, that's going to better you, and learn to invest your time into that. Once you learn to invest your time into something that you love, but is also great for you, work's not going to be work, but it's going to be rewarding. You're going to have to struggle through physical pain and mental barriers, hurdles, but you're going to get to a wonderful place, and you're going to love doing it. Because constant reward and enjoyment is just a wonderful way to continue to work. For a lot of people, it's hard to get there. It's hard to get through those first steps of actually pushing themselves, which is why we cut out all substances that give us that barrier to getting there. And then we did something that holds value, which is losing weight and exercising. That holds value. It creates discipline. It creates a healthy state of mind and a healthy body to tackle everything that's thrown your way. And so if you've cut those first 2 out and you're still sitting there and you're anxious or you're depressed, you're going to have to start building your resume, your life resume. Because the more you can tackle, the more you are capable of, the more confidence you will have. And confidence is key. Because when I think about anxiety, I think about being a teenager, because that's when it all started. I didn't know what I was going to do in the world. I didn't have very many skills. So we got to start stacking those up. The more you stack them up, the more you're going to be capable of. You're going to walk into a room and you're going to know what to do. So what I want you to do is, if you're anxious or you're depressed and you're not sure where to go, to start building confidence, please, 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 give yourself a task every day. Give yourself something you can find to do. If you can't physically leave the house, then find something at home that you know you can figure out. That's why YouTube is great. Because this whole channel is about taking things that we can find and learn and applying them to our actual life. So if you don't know how to put up a curtain in your house, go start putting up a curtain over every window you have that could have a curtain on it. Get a drill, get a level, get a stud finder. Start putting up curtains. There's a skill. There's something. You know how to use a drill. You know how to use a level. You know how to use a stud finder. Check that one off the list. If you can leave your house, that's great. Start doing things outside of the house. Start building your resume, learning new skills, and then start building confidence. For those of us that are having trouble getting to that first step of pushing yourself to learn, and you're so anxious where you can't have interactions outside of your home, and you don't like being in public, you don't like speaking to people. Think about the situations where you've been forced to speak to people. Learn to train your brain to understand whatever benefit came from it, and whoever you did speak to, acknowledge their comfort level. Because a majority of the time for very anxious people, when they're speaking to people, it's with someone that is perfectly comfortable with talking, and they just kind of sought them out. And so from here, you can acknowledge their state of mind and how comfortable they were and what you got out of it. Build something off of that. Train yourself to learn how to function in a way that you see other people communicating and functioning in a healthy manner. And then we're going to get there. We're going to do it all. So, once you've assigned your tasks, you start knocking them out the way. You're going to hold value for yourself. Once you hold value for yourself, you've got maximum confidence. And from there, your life increasingly goes up and up and up. Because anxiety is all about confidence. Depression is all about state of being. If we can have self-confidence and a quality state of being, then how on earth are we going to be anxious and depressed? When I was anxious and depressed, it was because I was unhappy with my state of being. I wasn't happy with where I was, and I was unhappy that I wasn't getting to where I wanted to be. So if we're satisfied with progress constantly, we're giving ourselves things to build on, we're bettering ourselves, we're getting rid of the anxiety. It's all uphill from here. Keep that in mind. This video is not as complex as the other two, because we are in a beautiful state now. The day is gloomy. Our mindset's beautiful. There's a mountain in front of me. I've still got to climb. I'm going to enjoy doing it. It's going to still be difficult, but we will get there. So, if you are anxious, you are depressed, like on the other videos, you all know, please comment. Please, please, please. We want a community. We want people to understand what we're going through and the struggles we are trying to really solve. If we can all get on the same page and all support each other, it's going to be that much easier for everybody. Remember, cut out the other two, because now we're here. Everything is uphill. Everything gets better. Think about where you can be. Think about where you're going to go, and enjoy the battle. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. This is wonderful. This is living unrivaled, because every day we're going to better ourselves, and we're going to go up, 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 up. Make sure to give this video a like, comment your state and where you're trying to go, and we'll all do it together. Keep watching. Thanks, guys.
I'm coming through the front, I ain't worried about shit. Try to harm me, I leave his ass like a tip. I'ma tell you now.